What it do out there, everybody? Alan D9J Sports. Hey, it's Monday morning. We've got a long way to go, but we're going to get there in such a short time because we've got a hell of a weekend coming up. But this morning, we're going to be talking about Shedeur and Shilo Sanders and how I feel like the biggest problem with all of it is the fans. And you know who most of the fans are. They're our people. And that narrative will continue on in the show today as we continue to talk about Boots Ennis going in to help Canelo Alvarez out. So this is one of these topics right here. Hell, you may have to pull over on side of the road because most of you out there, well, not most of you, some of you out there are going to say, what is this brother doing? You're probably going to put me in the same category as Boots Ennis. But I don't really give a you know what. I like keeping it real. So let's jump right into this thing. There's no doubt in my mind, or no doubt for any of you, that Shedeur Sanders was done wrong in the National Football League draft and where he was drafted at. We're going to get that out of the way. We know that Shedeur Sanders was done wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, that's where the damn buck stops at. I'm going to tell you why. Now everybody want to tell the Cleveland Browns what to do. They want to tell the Cleveland Browns what to do, but ain't nobody got nothing to say about them other 30 teams or 31 teams that even give him a chance, but the Cleveland Browns did give him a chance. So, and you know who that is. That's us. We want to continue to go on about what we think should be going on. Well, let me ask you a question. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Then Shilo Sanders went out there and threw a punch, and he done got kicked off of a team, and now everybody talking about that. Well, let me tell you something right now. You need to stop it. You need to stop it because they ain't the only two black kids. I'm going to just say it like they're not the only two black kids that are trying to get on an NFL team. But that's all you're hearing about is Shedeur and Shilo Sanders. Man, they're not the only two black kids out there. There are some black kids who done played football their whole life since they was little bitty kids who about to get their ass cut in the next couple of days. But y'all ain't clamoring for them. Y'all not clamoring for them. Y'all not clamoring for them kids who done played football their whole career, who never got a damn NIL deal, who were probably just as good or better players than Shedeur and Shilo. See, I'm going to keep it real. Just because you get drafted, there are a hell of a lot of players out there that you probably don't even know about that are probably just as good or better than them. But you don't know, you don't want to talk. You ain't clamoring for them. You're not clamoring for them kids and their family who finna be just devastated. That shit is serious when it comes to somebody getting cut after they done something. But no, that's not what you hear. All you hear is about Shedeur Sanders and Shilo Sanders. I'm going to tell you, I like the kids. But I don't know them damn kids, just like I don't know the rest of them kids. But it's like I said, it's a whole bunch of more black kids that ain't going to make the team. But y'all not clamoring for them. It's a whole bunch of more black kids that it's some black kids that got drafted in the 5th round. It's some black kids who play better than Shilo Sanders, who got signed as a free agent. They ass finna get cut, but y'all not clamoring for them. See, that's what's wrong. Then I can't understand how, okay, so I was watching this one deal where this guy breaks down all of the people the linemen that they had out there with Shedeur Sanders and that they setting Shedeur Sanders up. He a damn 5th round draft choice. He a 5th round draft choice. Don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. Men and women out there, it don't make no sense. Shedeur Sanders got his chance to start play with the Cleveland Browns. He started the preseason game before this one, and he played pretty good. But what is confusing as hell to me is a 5th round draft choice's number one goal is to make the damn team. But y'all acting like the dude that already got kicked off of the team, like he done got cut. I don't understand it. And what makes you think that Shedeur Sanders should be starting this coming up season? Man, get out of here, man. And then I'm going to take it a little bit farther than that. Let me just get and tell you the real. Shedeur Sanders, everybody pissed off because Shedeur Sanders didn't go number 1 in the draft and all of this. At the expense of another black kid, Cam Ward. He went number 1. He's a black kid. But no. At the expense of another kid. And no, do not jump in the comments talking about, oh, no, that's what we meant. That is what you meant. You ought to be talking about Cam Ward, putting the same amount of pressure, same amount of energy on Cam Ward and how he performing than Shedeur Sanders. But nope, y'all not want to talk about that. What about your little homeboy in your neighborhood who finally made it? He on a team and his mom over there right now, his mom and dad are worried to death about their baby probably gonna get cut. But y'all not clamoring for them. Y'all clamoring for these two boys who gonna make it. They gonna be all right anyway. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. It don't make a lot of sense, man. And the community, we need to stop. We need to stop. And I do not care once I said, like I said, I do not care if you get mad. I'm just keeping it real with you. And for those of you who want to jump in the comments and talk about I don't know about no sports, just like Denzel said, some of you don't need, all you doing is that talking. You got to be able to walk the walk. You got to be able to walk the walk. So just because you get one of these cameras and one of these microphones and you got your opinion about how you think it is, how something should be go, if you ain't never played, and if you ain't never played on a high level, don't you, like Denzel said, man, stop talking. Stop talking. That's what you need to do. Stop talking. Because that's all y'all doing right now is a bunch of clamoring for these two boys who, like I said, once again, there is somebody, some black parent, some Mexican, Latino parent whose kid, or hell, some white parent. Let me just keep it real with you. There is some white parent out there, a whole bunch of them who they kid done played football their whole life, and now they finna get cut. But the only thing y'all talking about is Shedeur and Shilo Sanders. Man, get out. I hate to say it, but get y'all ass out of here. Get out of here with that. Let's keep this thing rolling. Same thing over here. Everybody knows about the mega fight that's about to come up between Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford. I got my pick. I picked Canelo. There are a whole bunch of more black dudes who picking Canelo. But all you see in the comments is, oh, man, you this, you that, you that. Man, I don't have to pick him. I don't use sports like that. I do not go in sports and pick people like that because they're black, white, Mexican, Latino. I pick the person who I feel like is going to win. So because I'm black, I got to pick the black guy. So if the black guy won't go jump off a damn top of a building, do I need to follow him and jump? Man, stop. Once again, like Denzel Washington said, if you haven't done it, man, stop talking. Stop talking, because that's all you doing is talking. So y'all got a problem with Boots Ennis going to help getting the Canelo camp. But y'all didn't have no problem when Boots Ennis wanted to fight Terrence Crawford. And Boots Ennis wanted to, yeah, he probably needs the money. He needs to come up. That same stuff that Terrence Crawford, they was dodging Terrence Crawford and not giving him no payday. But then Terrence Crawford turn around and do the same thing to Boots Ennis. But now y'all got a problem with Boots Ennis. Man, our community, man, we just, I don't get it. Then calling a boy sellout or Uncle Tom. Really, man? Don't get it. But the one thing I do not get is how all these people with these podcasts, and you can tell they ain't played no damn sports, got all these opinions, but they don't know, they ain't played no ball. They ain't got no ring and box, not a damn round, not in no damn amateurs, not in no damn, they ain't done nothing, but they got their opinion. All these people want to say what it is about the quarterback position with the Cleveland Browns. But they ass ain't never quarterback. They ain't never quarterback. They ain't took a snap from Pee Wee. They damn sure ain't took no snaps, and they may have taken a snap in college. They damn sure ain't took no college snaps, but they want to tell you everything about what it's about the quarterback position. Really, man? Once again, like Denzel said, y'all need to stop. You need to stop. This is Allen with D9J Sports. I mean, it's just driving me crazy, man. It's driving me crazy because our community, we just won't stop. We want to stop. The dude got drafted. He did get drafted. He is going to make the team, but that ain't good enough. We want to put him in the starting lineup, but little Mike over here, his mom and dad are going crazy because their baby may get cut and they don't know what they going to do. Because little Mike over there done promised his mom and dad he gonna get them out of where they at. He promised his mother he was gonna get her a new house, but he about to get cut. But all y'all talking about is Shedeur and Shilo Sanders. Man, get y'all ass. This is Allen with D9J Sports, the morning drive. I just had to come and give it to you real this morning. I'm definitely out.